Good morning, good afternoon, hello guys. On to meet Mr. Lee for a bit of legs today, a bit of training. There we go, sir. And thank you as always. So, did a bit of boxing this morning, a little bit. So I'm getting little bits of improvement day by day. And yeah, I've managed to line up some calls, guys. You remember I was having a bit of a moan the last couple of days that I hadn't had enough calls lined up, but finally got some calls lined up. It's just a case of working through the, when you have a bit of a quiet week, you haven't really got a lot lined up. You just got to contact more people. The more people you contact, the more success you'll have. Always be opening. Or Glengarry, Glen Ross, always be closing. It's a busy week this week. Lots happening, lots of events here in Shanghai, in Shanghai. The British Chamber's got some British Day happening on Saturday, which I may go to. We'll see. It depends on how the next few days go. Tonight, I'm off to Wuxi in Jiangsu because I'm doing some filming tomorrow there. So I'll hopefully be able to show you guys a bit of a different city. And what else have I got lined up? Yeah, I still need to do my video for this week, my funny British video. I've got to think of something. Something's gonna... I thought about doing a video on what? And people say... It's kind of an American thing, like, what? But I was always told as a kid, don't say what like that. You should say pardon or sorry. So I may do a video on that. Just got to put this in the bin. We'll see. Whee! So the plan, hit a bit of legs, Mr. Lee, then some work to do this afternoon. I got a call with a potential client this afternoon, which I've prepared a little proposal for. Always prepare a little proposal going into a call. Never just turn up to the call and say this is what I do and then hope that business comes out of it. You've got to have stuff lined up. And then, yeah, I'm off to Wuxi tonight. Take the old bullet train. Hotels and everything is booked. It's going to be quite an interesting series of videos because, ni hao. So, because, oh, my nose. It's promoting the area, so promoting the city, but they're quite nice actually. They want to do it in a way that's very balanced. They don't want to just make it a propaganda show, which I think nowadays people just see through that. When they see, particularly in China, when you see those kind of, let's say, quote unquote propaganda videos where some foreigners in an area and it's all scripted, it's not real, right? You want to see people actually having that interaction, a bit like this is real. So that's what I like about those guys in Wuxi. There's like, yeah, we want to do something that is very real, honest, natural, attract people to come to the area, also show a way of life. The thing is with Wuxi is like, it's one of those places, they said something quite interesting as well. They said, we don't really need to, show it's the best. It's already a great area. I was like, yeah, that's a good point. So that's the plan. Do some nice vids with those guys. To be honest, they've been lovely to deal with. Agreement signed, payment in, with the prospect of doing more videos in the future. Honestly, that is just your ultimate client. Just everything's just quick. I know I'm going to deliver on those videos. Hopefully I'll be able to put them on this channel. The videos that I create. The other great thing is they're well, it's a couple of double-edged swords sometimes. Is they're going to do all the editing, but for me, I like to get quite hands-on with it. I have a vision sometimes when I have a video, but so we'll see how that goes. I'm excited because I want to do more of this stuff in China. I want to go to these areas. And actually, my boxing coach today, he said he's in talks with. So my boxing coach, he's British, but he's really good with Chinese. His Chinese is probably better than mine. Yeah, probably. He put a lot more work into it. But anyway, he said, he's discussing with somewhere in Inner Mongolia about, promoting some sort of village areas. And I thought, that's brilliant. Like, you get to speak to local people. I think that's kind of that real video where foreigners going into an area of China, learning more about culture and food and how people live. I think it's so important. It needs to happen. That's what I like when Chinese go to the UK, or anyone from around the world goes to the UK and sees how it really is. That's the thing about the UK is, my thoughts on the UK now. The areas of the UK that need to be promoted, they're not London. It's the places in the north. Some beautiful places in the north. You've got the Lake District, you've got the Peak District. And then in the south, you've the Cotswolds, all those kind of areas. It's great cities, Bath in the south, York in the north. You just don't get promoted enough. I think it's important to promote your area wherever you're from. My family are all in the Northampton area now. I'm like, well, it would be nice to be approached by someone in that area, considering. But I had this on the Panda Profits podcast, which I recommend you guys check out. I had this guy called Josh Gardner, and we were discussing right now, if you're a foreigner in China, it's probably the best time to be here. Why? Because your boots on the ground, right? You're that face. You're the trusted representative of that country. You're the bridge. You're the person that can deliver. And I think that's it's interesting. We're getting a lot of my foreign friends that left China are kind of regretting it now. A lot of them are coming back, and I stuck with it. I made sure that I didn't. China was going to be my life, and I stuck with it. I didn't leave. Look at this. This is interesting. Might be a thumbnail. We'll see. We will see. I'm always thinking about the little thumbnails. What can I do? Yeah, it's been a good few weeks, I'll say. And I want to be honest with you guys. When we first started speaking. Oh, is that gone now? This bar. There's a bar here. We're grateful. Business Easter was not too good. I definitely need to prepare that for next year. I've got to think, right, so on March, April time, you've got to get those deals in. February is a good month. February is that month where people were coming back, they're deciding budgets, but Easter this year was not good. And then I've got to think, okay, probably by April, May time, things are picking up again. So I've got to, you learn this when you're doing business. It's all about cycles, and certain months are good, certain months are not. Maybe next year, probably around Easter time, I'll probably just take, I don't know, a month off or something, or a few weeks off, and think, well, I'm not really going to get a lot of business. Yeah, you're learning this. I'm learning this as a budding entrepreneur. The tricks and trades of how cycles work. Pretty much by Christmas. So I know by kind of mid-November, things are going to start to go downhill again. So everybody's leading up to Christmas. So I've got to start planning for that. I think the next few months are going to be good. The next 2 or 3 months for business are going to be, particularly with stuff happening in China. As I mentioned, the next few days, literally the next 2 or 3 days, seems to be loads of events happening in Shanghai. There's a big beauty cosmetics fair that I went to last year. They've got it this year. I'm not sure if it's as good, but that's happening. There's quite a few speeches just generally happening over the next few days, so it's good to see the activity happening here in China again. And finding that balance. The cinema video is still popping. It's still popping like crazy. People commenting. It's Mr. Lee here. Let's see. Is Mr. Lee here? Oh, there's music playing. I might get done for copyright. Should be okay. Mr. Lee here. Oh no, he's not here. Mr. Lee's not here. Ni hao. Ni hao. Lang Zai. Handsome guy in Cantonese. Sik fan ho ho mea. Let's have a look at this little dog, shall we? Oh! Oh! 别害怕! 别害怕！别害怕！他的脾气怎么样？不好，他会压我。
不会。
但是我们一样，我们都是白人。
对。
So we're both white, so it should be fine.
你跟他拍了好几张照片。
他有点
他怕。
他怕。你别怕，我很安全。Right guys, so I'm probably going to edit it there, but yeah, feel free to drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. Oh, there's a little cat here as well. There you go, lovely. Mr. Lee! How are you, sir? Just finishing off my vlog. Did you want to say anything to the lovely fans? I always do that.
Your fans are the best, and you are the best.
Wow, such positive words. So, actually, you might be my thumbnail. Can we do the thumbnail? There we go.
Cool.
Excellent.
Love
Right.
you.
Oh, you're funny. Oh, we're going to do a fact each time about you. Tell me something about what you do, your life coaching.
Yeah, I'm a life coach and try to get people to know their purpose of their life, find the motivation of their life, and try to know what they want to achieve in their lifetime. And also we help our clients to make feasible plans to make sure they can get to their destiny or purpose step by step. That's
Excellent.
it.
And how do you get Chinese people to do that? Because we know it's in the West, it's quite popular life coaching, but Chinese generally, you know, you've had coaches over. You've had Kongzi, you've had Confucius. So how do you get Chinese that are maybe a bit lost to invest in you as a life coach?
Recently, I started with my friends, and my friends can introduce some new clients who feel their life is stuck into some place. Now, recently is kind of this case, and I'm doing more work to get people to know what is called life coach and what the coach's responsibility, and try to get people try to let them discover their needs. Yeah.
So you're educating. Also, you made a really good point, and this is what I always say to people starting a business: is start with your friends.
Yeah.
Start with your current network, and grow out from there. I think that's a really, really great point. You can be my life coach any day.
Yeah, definitely. If you want, I think I'm fine.
All right, guys. So we're gonna cut it there. We'll have little bits of facts from Mr. Lee because I've learned so much from him: gym, life, how to be a better person. So.
That's a progress we made in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I was saying I did the body scan thing yesterday, and I was saying I've lost 1%.
Yeah.
body fat, and I've put on 1 kg of muscle like in a week, so it's pretty good.
Definitely. It's a good
getting
sign.
there. Yeah, it's a good sign. Anyway, guys, gonna cut it there. Love you all. Hit a like, subscribe, comment, and see you next time. 加油，
加油。
再见，拜拜。